guys, yeah, I put my Lifelines on today, and here's how I did it and what I learned from doing it. The key thing I learned here is it is as easy as the app and the directions show it's going to be. The most difficult part I had was putting the eyelet over the stanchions for the second line. A little tough getting it fit tight, which it should. So that was the most difficult part. Other than that, it went really easy. And I don't think it matters if you start at the bow of the boat or the stern of the boat. What I decided to do is go to the double hinge gate piece here, you see right here, and I put that in first. Then, and you can see here, that went in really easy, and attaching the cable went really well. Then I stretched that out. I hooked the pelican clip into the rail on the stern, measured it out, cut it, took the pelican clip off, and did that on the boat just to make sure I didn't drop any parts. Now, another thing I did learn though is I cut that cable a little long, not a lot, but a little. So I wanted to have enough room to adjust it later, so I decided to take it out of the pelican assembly, and you can do that, but my recommendation is before you tighten everything up really tight, check and make sure that you've got the right length as to what you want, because it was a little difficult getting the cable out of the fittings, which it should be. I mean, once you tighten that up and that inner piece clamps down on there, it's not coming out easy. So that's one thing to look at. So then, anyway, I went to the bow of the boat, ran my cable back through the eyelets, make sure you run that through first, get them back, went to the gate assembly, put that in. And here again, just be careful that you don't drop any parts. Ran the cable up. I put the turnbuckle on, and you see here before I went up to the bow of the boat, you turn that to about 1.25 inches on each side of that, so you have room to tighten it or loosen it if you cut the cable a little too short. But I measured that up, learning from my mistake with the pelican, got the right measurement, cut it, took the turnbuckle off, put the cable in on the deck of the boat again, so if I drop something, it didn't go overboard and I didn't lose it. Put it in the turnbuckle, tighten it up, and that went fine. And now you can see I've got everything put together. Here's the existing pelican clip on the top line, pelican clip on the new line. Looks a lot better. And even on where the gate assembly is, you see the top one, it's a little loose. I can't tighten it any more than what I've got it tightened. But you notice on the lower one that I just put on, that's nice and secure, it's not flopping around. And I've got room to where I can tighten it up. There's no way I can tighten the upper one any more than what it is. If I miscut the cable on the new one I put in, if I cut it too long, I can always cut it a little bit shorter and tighten it up again. So that's all there was to it, guys. I think you're going to like this. This is a very viable alternative to having the boat yard do it, because it is so easy to do. It's going to be more economical, and it is really sturdy. Well, until next time, guys, happy and safe boating to you, your family, and friends.